Hey guys, so 2022 is nearly in the books and I wanted to take time in this video to have a go over my 2022 and essentially just take some time to reflect on what 2022 has been like for Millennials with Money. So let's get right into it. So let me break down my year for you all, starting with Millennials with Money, which, is continuing to go from strength to strength, in my opinion. I ended last year with about 1,000 subscribers, and at the end of 2022, I am 100 subscribers, less than 100 away from the 2,000 subscriber mark. So the channel has doubled in terms of following, which is really great. If you remember back at the start of the year as well, I also rebranded the channel, got some professional artwork, professional design done to try and push the channel in the right direction and to keep taking it to the next level, which is what I've also tried to do with my content this year as well. And I feel that my content, from the perspective of me speaking to the camera, I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot more capable. I feel like I script my videos better than I used to in the past, and I definitely feel like my editing skills have come along as well. Especially looking at the first videos I put out back in 2020, end of 2020, when I first started this channel. The channel has come a very, very long way since then. I feel like I found my niche with the channel this year as well. Obviously, personal finance was kind of the primary goal of the channel, and it still is very much, looking at finance, investing, savings. But the fact that, I'm from the UK, I currently live abroad in Spain, I've lived in France, it gives me a more global and international perspective, which I was already reflecting to some extent in my videos, but perhaps not intentionally. And now realizing the value that adds to my content and the value it adds to you, the viewer, it's something that I try to really explore and take advantage of every time I make videos now as well. With, of course, certain targeted videos looking at specific items, queries, questions, issues. You get the idea. And thanks to the growth of my channel and the content that I've put out there, I was able to join the YouTube Partner Program in April this year, which means that I am now monetized officially on YouTube and I make money from YouTube, which is a cool thing to say, even though it's not a lot of money at the moment, but to make some money from YouTube and making videos, educational videos, it's cool, it's fun. In addition, I've also been able to collaborate with other creators this year and also brands through affiliate programs and sometimes paid promotion as well, which is also really, really cool. So it's really cool to hear from a brand that they like my content and someone from the brand tries to connect with me on a really personal level. It makes me value those collaborations a lot more. The brands I collaborate with as well are brands which I really like their vision. I like what they're trying to do to help people with money, finance, or living abroad, whatever it may be. So it's really nice to have those mutual collaborations with brands. I also released my first digital product this year as well. I released a net worth statement back in May, which is still on sale on Etsy. And if you're looking to get ready for the new year, this could be a good tool for you. So shameless plug right there if you want to go and check that out. But all jokes aside, being able to release a digital product as well, I think is really good, because I want the Millennials with Money brand to be out there and to be able to not just provide information and help young people through videos and content online, but also products as well. So it is one product. I would have liked to get more out there, work in progress, but getting one product out there that can still help people, for me, that's something that I'm proud of. And I think all in all, from all of these milestones and accomplishments from this year, it just tells me that what I'm doing on YouTube here is good, that I'm producing good content, that I'm providing value to people, that I'm providing enjoyment and helpful information to people, which is really what it's about, beyond, getting monetized, making money. It's about, helping people and having fun while I'm doing it. And I'm having fun. And from the comments and messages I get, you guys seem to be enjoying the content. And I'm really grateful for all of you. For following the channel and supporting. Let's talk about my finances this year on a personal level. So last year, I remember I pulled out of the market right before it went down, just because I used a lot of my investments to finance the apartment purchase that I made last year. So this year was very much building back up that portfolio. And of course, we've all seen how the market has been this year. And, like everybody else, I'm in the red. So, no surprises there. I don't have any magic tricks, nothing exciting to share. But at the same time, you know, I'm not giving up. These times, you need to weather the storm. You just need to stick it out. You know, long-term investing tends to win. That's what history is showing us. And if it is any indication of the future, then we should see the markets recover. But, you know, who knows what will happen. But I'm not giving up investing anyway. That's the key takeaway here. And I think going through a downturn as well has helped me kind of ignore my portfolio because I know what's going on. And for better or for worse, I don't want to look at it and see the results because I know I still want to keep investing. But, you know, I don't want to see my money in the red. So I made a video about that as well, about deleting investing apps, not making impulsive decisions, which was one of the reasons behind why I deleted my investing apps, and tried to limit my exposure to looking at my portfolio to control how often I look at it. So I was really happy to kind of be able to overcome that, because previously it used to be open my phone every day. It would be one of the first things I do in the morning, check how my portfolio is, when, you know, from overnight to the morning, nothing's gonna happen really. As I mentioned in my recent videos, and also, you know, put in a dedicated video, I've spent money this year on renovating my apartment. So that's been really good to be able to finance that. It's completely changed the atmosphere of the property that I'm living in. You know, it feels much more modern. And as I've mentioned, you know, when it comes to selling it or when it comes to renting it, I think it will be a much more attractive property as a result. And as I'm making this video, you know, renovations in my bathroom are about to commence. So I should have a new bathroom before the end of the year as well. And I will, of course, show you all what that looks like when the final result is done. Something I did not tell you guys this year is that I did buy another property this year, but it's not the traditional type of property that you would expect. I am not going to share any more information for the time being, as I have closed on the deal and I'm working on getting this piece of property rented out. But next year I will do a dedicated video on what this property is, so stay tuned. And the other big positive from a personal perspective, of course, being able to travel again. You know, you've seen the videos on the channel: Dubai, Paris, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Albania. And so what can you expect from Millennials with Money and from me in 2023? Well, I mentioned having found my niche this year. I'm going to continue to explore that next year. That's to say, continue to put a more international perspective on things, maybe explore more the topic of living abroad, managing your money abroad, all these kind of things that I've done a couple of videos on this year already, but, you know, maybe go into a bit more detail next year. We'll see. I'm hoping to put out more frequent content next year as well. You know, I'm hoping to make more investment into real estate this year again. So not only, you know, from a personal level, investing in real estate, but also more real estate related content on the channel as well. You know, I started to put out some this year, so hopefully, you know, it will become a more recurring topic on the channel as well next year. And of course, there will be travel videos. Where and when, I don't know, but there will be travel videos coming up next year. So to wrap up 2022, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel this year, whether you are an existing subscriber, whether you're a new subscriber this year. You've liked a video, you've shared a video, you've left a comment, a message, you've left me an encouragement. Really, I do appreciate it, and I do this for you guys to help you, and I'm really glad that a lot of you find it helpful and informative. So with that, I just want to wish you a very happy new year. All the best for 2023. I'll see you on the next one, and let's get this money.